Game week 10 of the Premier League features the biggest game week of the week, and that is Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Yes, I hear you. Some of you can say that it's actually Spurs versus Chelsea, the London derby. But I think Spurs versus Chelsea is a big game, it's a huge game. In fact, if Spurs wins, I think they will sit second. All right. But at the same time, I think Liverpool versus Aston Villa is a bigger game because of the state of Liverpool. All right. And if you notice my previous video, we have been talking a lot about Liverpool. Liverpool have been in the main headlines lately, at least for the past 1 week or 2 weeks, thanks to Arne Slot and the team. Well, there are some fans who are saying Arne Slot out, some are saying Arne Slot in. So it's all over the place. And to make it even worse, Manchester United is on top of Liverpool at the moment. So, yeah, why this game is big is because if Liverpool lose this game, I think it's going to create a huge amount of pressure on Arne Slot. And I think going into the next two fixtures, which will be Real Madrid and then Manchester City, it's going to be tough. All right. So a huge 3 points will actually increase the fan base to support Slot, to follow him to what he's trying to build, and to reduce the Arne Slot out slogan. I think that's the most important at the moment, and to increase momentum to the Liverpool players. All right. So I'm starting off with Aston Villa. Well, Aston Villa had a tremendously good October. All right. They started the season very, very badly. I mean, Unai Emery have admitted that his side have started very badly with the amount of losses, and then they couldn't score a single goal up to 4 to 5 games. And now the team is shaping up. All right, they beat Spurs, they beat Burnley, they beat Man City in the weekend, so they are in form. All right, of course they lost in the, I think in the Conference League, if I'm not wrong, UEFA Europa League or the Conference League. Yeah, they had a loss there, but that doesn't matter. In the Premier League, the form is good. They have won their last 3 games, and they finally have a good October. The likes of Morgan Rogers, Olive Watkins, Kamara, McGinn, and then Matty Cash. You should look at the squad and you would be like, what the hell, man? Like Aston Villa is a team that every single season they are just there. They are just there to grab points from the big teams. It has been happening ever since Unai Emery came, and yeah, they look very, very solid. And the whole idea of Aston Villa is the midfielder Morgan Rogers. That player, that guy, I'm still surprised that he's still an Aston Villa player, right? And then I think Buendia is almost fit enough to start the game. Apparently, Tielemans, I think he might be out injured. But other than that, I think the other side of Aston Villa, everyone is fit enough to start this game, and it's going to be a huge, huge side. Now, looking into Liverpool's side, Alexander Isak apparently is not ready, so Arne Slot have actually said that he will not be featuring in this game. Irony enough, Isak, when he signed for Liverpool, he said he would like to play for the biggest club in England, and he would like to start scoring and give a lot of things to the club. But at the moment, all he's giving is injury news, bench news. Yeah, it's actually a very, very disappointing news to all Liverpool fans, because they were having a very, very um, high impact on Isaac, but turns out that Akatike is doing way better. But yeah, Isaac is not going to feature. It has been coming out, and to follow him is Allison. We already know Allison is not going to start. It's going to be Mohamed Billy. And Allison, I think he is a huge miss, guys. If I'm comparing him and Isaac, I think losing Allison is a huge blow. If Allison was there, probably Liverpool might not even lose up to 4 games like what they are doing now. 4 games? No, they lose more than that, right? 6. So yeah, Ellison is out, Isaac is out, Frimpong is also out. He's not going to feature, and apparently Gravenberch have already trained with the team. I think he's ready to start. Curtis Jones, he's another one who in the weekend against Brentford he also suffered an injury, so he is also out. So Liverpool have some injury crisis, but they are good enough to start. I think they have their key players to start. And as usual, I know Federico Chiesa is not going to start. It's obvious enough, right? Because he get a full 90 in the Carabao Cup. I'm very sure he's not going to start. So Liverpool, yeah, they look good. Just that their momentum at the moment, their mentality is though. At the moment, their mentality will be very low. Salah, he will be very low. Van Dijk, Konate, you can name the players. I think the only player who might be having the highest energy in that pitch will be Superslide. All right, but sadly, he will be played as a right back. He'll be played as a midfielder. He'll just be played everywhere. Throw him everywhere. That's what Slot used to do with Soboslai. So yeah, finally coming to my prediction without going very long enough to every video. My prediction for this, although I think Liverpool will lose, I'm just going to take the benefit of the doubt because it's Anfield. Yeah, yes, I hear you. Anfield. Two teams have come to Anfield and they have whacked Liverpool badly. But with the benefit of the doubt, as I said, I think it's going to be a draw. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. If Liverpool manage to get a win, then maybe, then we might see a new start to this whole system, and hopefully Arne Slot is able to find his proper starting 11, his proper style of play, rather than just throwing in all the players in and don't know what is happening, and then playing your right back and your left back as an inverted right back and left back instead of overlapping. I think that's the major crisis now, playing your two wing backs as inverted wing backs. This not working. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm just going to say it now. Sobosla is going to be the right back. That's for sure. Gravenberch, McAllister, Florian Wirtz. These three is going to be the midfield. Gakpo is going to be on the left. Salah is going to be on the right. Ekatike on top. And then probably Kirk has on the left. I think Robertson might start. Let's see. Maybe that's the one change that Slot might do. And Konate, Van Dyke, and Mamadashvili. That's my starting lineup. I think that's my predicted one. I think you predict the same as well. So let's see. What's your prediction? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you.